Welcome to Creatures of Sonaria, an incredible survival game set in a world of massive Kaiju-like creatures on Roblox. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced player, this game offers a unique survival experience that combines the thrill of exploration, battling colossal beasts, and mastering the survival of both land and sky. In this video, we'll dive into the gameplay mechanics, the most effective survival strategies, and advanced tips that will help you dominate the vibrant yet dangerous land of Sonaria. Get ready to embark on a journey of survival as a powerful creature in this epic game. The game starts by allowing you to select from a variety of unique creatures. Each creature has its own set of abilities, strengths, and weaknesses, which directly influence how you'll navigate the game world. Some creatures are herbivores, focused on survival by gathering plants, while others are fierce carnivores, feeding off weaker players and AI creatures. The key to mastering Creatures of Sonaria is understanding how your chosen creature fits into the world. From flying beasts that can soar through the sky to monstrous land dwellers that crush anything in their path, every creature adds a new layer to your survival strategy. One of the first things you'll notice is that survival isn't just about fighting, it's about staying alive in a dynamic ecosystem. As you spawn, you'll need to pay attention to your hunger, thirst, and health meters. Finding food and water is essential. Herbivores must forage for plants, while carnivores need to hunt smaller creatures to sustain themselves. Meanwhile, omnivores have the flexibility to eat both plants and meat, giving them an advantage in certain situations. Survival also means adapting to the changing environment. Day and night cycles bring about different challenges, with some creatures being more active at night, making it either a time for hunting or hiding, depending on your strategy. The weather also plays a big role in survival. You could face extreme heat, chilling cold, or sudden storms, all of which affect how your creature moves and interacts with the environment. Keeping an eye on these changes will help you anticipate threats and make the right moves to ensure your survival. Now that you're managing your basic needs, it's time to think about defense and combat. In Creatures of Sonaria, conflict is unavoidable. The game's world is populated with other players and AI creatures, all competing for resources and territory. Learning to fight effectively is critical. Each creature has a unique set of combat abilities, from powerful melee attacks to long-range strikes and defensive moves. Knowing when to engage and when to flee is a key survival skill, especially when facing larger and more dangerous creatures. One tip for combat is to learn your creature's strengths and weaknesses early on. Smaller creatures may rely on speed and agility, dodging attacks and making quick strikes, while larger beasts can tank damage and overpower enemies with brute force. If you're a flying creature, the skies can offer both an advantage and a danger. While you can swoop down on unsuspecting players, you're also vulnerable to aerial predators. Keeping to the right environment for your creature type can help you avoid unnecessary battles and focus on growing stronger. As you progress, you'll also unlock the ability to grow your creature over time. The longer you survive, the more your creature evolves, becoming larger and more powerful. This progression system rewards strategic play and encourages players to think long-term about their survival goals. Growing your creature isn't just about becoming bigger, though. It's about becoming smarter in how you handle the game world. Whether it's learning to avoid deadly confrontations, finding secret spots to rest and recover, or mastering the art of hunting down prey, every step you take brings you closer to being the apex predator of Sonaria. Speaking of growth, teamwork can also be a game changer. While you can play solo, forming alliances with other players can give you a significant edge. Working together allows you to protect each other from larger threats, share resources, and even take down much bigger creatures than you could on your own. However, alliances in Creatures of Sonaria are often fragile. Betrayal is common, especially when food is scarce or when players want to assert dominance. Always be cautious when forming alliances and never let your guard down. Exploration is another huge aspect of Creatures of Sonaria. The game's map is vast, with many hidden areas that hold valuable resources or offer strategic advantages. From dense forests to wide open plains, and from towering mountains to mysterious caves, every biome offers a different experience and set of challenges. Discovering hidden spots for food, water, and shelter can give you a huge advantage in the game, especially when other players are struggling to find resources. Keep exploring and adapting, as the game world is full of surprises. And let's not forget about the survival events. Throughout the game, special events such as droughts, floods, or creature invasions can occur, drastically changing the gameplay. These events force players to adapt quickly and sometimes team up to survive. For example, a sudden drought may reduce available water, leading to fierce competition among herbivores and omnivores for the few remaining water sources. These events add an extra layer of unpredictability and excitement to the game, ensuring that no two sessions of Creatures of Sonaria feel the same. Ultimately, your goal in Creatures of Sonaria is to survive as long as possible and dominate the world with your chosen creature. Whether you decide to roam solo, form alliances, or become the apex predator, the game offers endless possibilities. The journey may be filled with dangers, from other players to the environment itself, but it's also packed with opportunities for those who learn to adapt, evolve, and outwit their opponents. So, what's your survival strategy going to be? Will you rise to the top and rule Sonaria, or will you fall prey to the many dangers that await? The choice is yours and the adventure begins now. Prepare yourself for the ultimate survival experience, and may your creature reign supreme. Good luck out there, survivors. Sonaria is a beautiful, yet deadly world, and only the strongest will thrive.